What is up, Lock Talk family? It's your boy Jason, and I'm here for another MLB breakdown video. But before I go off, if you've been enjoying the content and you've been enjoying me coming up here and dropping these gems, hit that like button, subscribe to the channel if you're new, and make sure you have that notification bell. It's the only way you're gonna get the videos when they drop. I want to get through this quick. We have early games stated in the MLB. Today is June 20th. And if you were tapped in with us yesterday, we hit our first big max play, first one of the MLB season. Red Sox team total over 3.5 runs. I'll put it right here on the screen. Guys absolutely cashed out with us. I offered a free day if we lost, and I knew we weren't going to lose. So shout out to everyone who tapped in. But if you guys want to tap in with us and get all my premium plays, go down below to that pinned comment or the description. There's a link to where you can get all the premium plays, but also a way for you to get a free week in premium. So if you wanted to tap in with us, here's the time, man. Let's get it rocking and rolling. Let me start with the first play of the day that I'm looking at. I'm gonna be what I do for these videos. They're not exact picks. They're more of like spots. You guys can choose whatever you want. I'm gonna give you guys a few player props that I'm looking at. It's early in the morning, so let's see what we're on. But for the first one, I'm looking at targeting Zach Littell, and all I can say about Zach Littell is that he's been absolutely terrible. And the one play I am kind of targeting, and because also the Minnesota Twins have been kind of red hot, one of the top teams against right-handed pitching so far, is not this right here. It's this right here. His hits. He's been giving up over 5.5 hits at an 80% clip, and I don't think it's going to stop here. Minnesota, contrarian to last year, they have not been striking out too much. And if you take a look at, like, it's right here on this screen, I mean, look at how terrible he's been doing, bro. I mean, this guy has been getting rocked 8, 7, 11 against Atlanta, Baltimore. Baltimore makes sense, but Minnesota's actually been hitting at a similar rate, on base percentage, low strikeout rate as Baltimore. So I think Zach Littell, my man right here, is going to have some problems. So I would look at over on hits. You can get that at -135 on Caesars. Again, if you guys want the best books, go down that pinned comment or description. There's a promo that I have for all you guys for Caesars to get a $1,000 sweat-free bet. So I say go take a look. The also reason why I like this play too is because he's projected to go around maybe 6 innings. So we'll have a lot of chance, unless he gets absolutely rocked, which could be positive or negative, honestly, because if he gets too rocked, maybe they'll pull him out early. But nonetheless, he should go around 6 innings, which I think will be a good amount for us to get a bunch of hits on Zach Littell. So whether you want to do under on his outs, maybe you could go over on his earned runs, which is, you know, he's been also hitting at an insane clip. I mean, he's been getting absolutely killed. I think he's going to have some trouble today against the Twins. So I like the spot here. Just fade Zach Littell in some fashion, whether it's his earned runs, hits, maybe his outs. If you guys want to look at his Ks, it's a little bit different. I mean, it's pretty low line, 3.5. So I would probably skip that. But any of the other few that I mentioned, I think they're good spots. So let's go talk about another one that I've been looking at, and I'm going to take a look at my man, Luis Hill, the starting pitcher for the New York Yankees, and they're going to go for this rubber match, man. It's 1-1 Orioles. I told you guys were watching me, the comeback of the ace for the Yankees. He just came back from injury, man, but this is the real ace right now, Luis Hill. And he had, a tough outing against the Boston Red Sox, but he had a good outing against the Boston Red Sox. He only gave a 1 earned run. Had a little bit of a tougher outing against the Dodgers, but I mean, the Yankees still got the job done. So I'm looking at his outs. This line was actually earlier at 16.5. You take a look at the line movement right here. See if I can move myself. Take a look at the line movement down there. It opened up at 16.5, actually. I know you guys can't see it in the screen, but now it's at 17.5. I still think that it's still a good line. I think he's going to have to go around 6 innings if they want to have a chance to win, especially if he's doing well, because they use a lot of those bullpen arms yesterday, because Garrett Cole couldn't really get the job done. He was on a pitch count and he was getting rocked. So I think Luis Hill has a really good chance of getting the job done here. Let's see, hold on. Hopefully my mic was working, but I think Luis Hill gets over 17.5 outs. I mean, you could look at his Ks, but Baltimore's a very tough team to strike out. So, I mean, 6.5 is a tall ass. He hasn't been doing too well there. You could look at his earned runs, but I'll be honest, man, I wouldn't be surprised he gave up 3 earned runs to this Orioles team, who's been probably the top team against right-handed pitching so far this year, or at least in the last 2 weeks. So I think, you could also look at the win, but it's relying on, I think the Yankees could definitely get to Cole Irvin, but I think if he does well and gets that win, he's going to pitch 6 innings. They're going to want him to pitch 7 if he can. But we'll see how he does against a very tough Orioles team. So, all right, and then let's look at the last play I want to talk about. I like my man Spencer Arrighetti. So this one's a little bit of a sketchy one, tough one. I'll say not sketchy, tough one, because he hasn't been pitching too deep. He's been getting rocked. But I do think in this game, for his outs or even his Ks, which he's a strikeout type pitcher, he's a good prospect for the Astros. I think he has a decent shot today against the White Sox team, who, even though they have been playing a lot better, they have a very high strikeout rate. So I think even though he got rocked by Detroit, he did have a good game in San Fran. I think this could be a good bounce back spot for him against a White Sox team who has been competitive in this series. But again, I do think, at least in his last 2 outings away from his home field, he's done very well. I think against the White Sox, we'll see. I don't know if the injury that he's had is going to hurt him. So that's why it's a little bit of a tough one, whether it's his Ks or his outs. I do think if he can pitch up to through, I guess, 5 or 6 innings, I think this 5.5 line is pretty low at plus money. I don't think it's a bad look at all. If I had to make a choice, I would probably try to roll maybe with his strikeouts at 5.5. I think he gets 6. He could definitely get 6. Even being on away from his home field, he's gone around 6 to 7. So between his outs and his Ks, I would probably roll with the Ks. They're both plus money, so I think either way you could go for it if you want to take a shot. Obviously, there is some risk that Spencer Arrighetti maybe doesn't pitch too late just because of the injury, and maybe he runs into some trouble, but I do like the spot. So yeah, guys, those are the 3 plays I'm kind of targeting for today. If you want to know exactly what I'm giving out to premium, make sure you grab a package or you tap in for one of our partner apps so you can get a free week in premium. But all right, guys, thank you so much for tapping in. If you have any questions, I'll see you in the next one.